friendly face, I hope.
Yeah, no, it's all good.
Definitely.
How about our faces? What do you think?
Yeah, all good.
Because you listened to the podcast before, didn't you?
Yeah,
Is it weird, like when you actually see people in 3D talking?
a little bit, but not much, maybe.
Yeah, okay.
I did recognize your faces from the snap.
Yeah,
Snapshot.
the photos, the cover art.
The cover art, yeah.
Yeah, but like, we're always face on. Does it look weird when you see someone from the side? You know, during COVID when you just talking to people on Zoom, I had new colleagues joining at work and stuff, and then eventually when we saw each other for real, like 2 years later, it was like, so you wanted to touch their faces and be like, oh, it's so weird. And that's like, I could have been like a merman with like a fish's tail for legs, and you would have never known.
Yeah, now that you ask that, I hate my profile.
Yeah.
Well, it's not that I hate it. I don't like looking at my profile because I find it so weird, so unrecognizable, because I'm used to look at my face like that. But when I see my profile for some strange reason, it's like, is that me really?
And is that's why you didn't marry Prince William, because you don't want to be on a stamp or a coin. It'd just be so weird the whole time. Be like, is that really what my nose looks like? Look, it's even bigger on a 50p. Look at that. Hello, welcome back to Are You Creative Podcast, the podcast about creativity in Essex, the greatest county in the world. Not just England, not just the UK, not just Europe, the world.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, and here with the most amazing creative host, Nick Khan, and my co-host, Sangeeta Mitra.
Yay, yo.
Looking so cool in your Hotbox hoodie.
I know.
Love it.
Today I thought I'd promote Hottie.
Yeah. I've seen the name Hotbox so many times that I've forgotten what it means.
And I was cold, so thanks, guys, for the jumper.
It's amazing. And we're back here in the Lorca Media studio, sounding fantastic, looking fantastic, super colourful, with the Uber host, Adam Whitaker.
Whoop, whoop.
And we have another amazing creative guest here, who is by the name of...
Catalina Carvajal.
Oh.
Okay, Catalina. Can I just say Catalina?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, okay.
I dare you to pronounce my surname correctly. Don't worry.
Can you say your surname again?
Carvajal.
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 Yeah.
Carvajal.
Almost
I'm
there.
here with Catalina Carvajal.
Carvajal.
Yes, perfect.
Yes. But Catalina, like Catalina.
Did you hear that? She said I was perfect.
No, here we go. Catalina, you don't.
That's fine.
Catalina, you do not sound like you're from Essex.
I'm definitely not from Essex.
What?
I live in Essex.
Suffolk? Are you from Suffolk?
I
Is that a
lived in
Suffolk accent? I've never met any. I don't know. Are you from Suffolk or are you from like Hertfordshire?
I am from. Guess. And the name starts with a Z. It's a country in
Cornwall.
South America.
Oh,
Yeah.
Colombia.
Yes.
Yeah.
Way!
Hang on. But you are from Colombia, but you live in Essex.
But I live in Essex, yeah.
Your website says you live in Suffolk. I almost had to kick
I have to update
Yeah, I
that.
almost had to kick you out because I was like, you said you were from Harwich, and it says you're from Suffolk. I'm a bit worried.
My studio is in Harwich. I live in Manningtree.
Oh,
Yeah, okay,
there you go. We're getting better.
They're both in Essex.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Why did your website say Suffolk though? It's like, for me, it's like reading a swear word.
Because I've been for 2 years. I've been in a transitional period, and actually today I officially changed my address to Essex.
Essex. How did it feel? How did it feel?
Oh, amazing! Yeah,
I mean, you just elevate the coolness elevates,
absolutely.
right? Hey, look, I can joke. I used to live in Suffolk, right?
Okay.
And then I got all my jabs and stuff, came across the border back to Essex. But it's all good. I grew up in Sudbury.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It is nice, yeah.
It's lovely.
But, you know, who was better, Gainsborough or Constable? Constable, probably. So, you know, once again, a win for Essex. We're just talking about art. Catalina, are you creative?
I definitely am a creative. A creative.
So are you creative?
I am a creative.
Are you creative?
I'm creative.
Are you creative?
Maybe not.
Are you creative?
You're making me doubt myself.
Are you creative?
I'm
Oh,
creative.
you're that
Are you
teacher.
creative? Are you creative?
I am creative.
Are you creative?
No, she's not creative.
It's a yes or no answer. Are you creative?
Yes.
You're so naughty.
I'm asking you, are you creative?
Yes.
Good. Now, Sangeeta, what do you think that Catalina does creatively?
Oh, God, this is a hard one. But I'm going to go with an artist.
Bingo!
Well,
what sort of artist,
What
though?
kind of artist?
I was going to say, what are those people called that mould clay things?
I thought you were doing mime then. Yeah, mime artist? No.
Hello, like when you make things,
Yeah.
like a head.
Hello.
Yeah,
is it me?
like a pottery.
A
Sculpture. A sculptor.
Oh, what you're doing so well, and then you just failed.
Did I? Again, that's a double one tonight.
Catalina, tell us what you do.
I'm a visual artist
In what field?
and an illustrator. So it's a complex one, because when I say I'm a visual artist, there is always this division: are you a fine artist, or are you a commercial artist?
Yeah.
And I also paint murals.
Yeah.
So I do paintings, I paint murals, I do digital illustration, I've done picture books. So all of these things, everything in between.
Pictures.
Pictures, yeah, visuals.
I'll do pictures.
And visuals as well.
We had this conversation with Elaine Tribley that was in before, and it's like, what is a fine artist? What's an artist? What's that? Nobody knows.
Nobody knows, but sometimes people want to let you know that you are not a fine artist.
Really?
Yeah.
Do people tell you you're not a fine artist?
I've had that conversation recently.
I've seen your
Yeah.
work and it's fine.
Thank you.
It is better than fine.
Yeah.
It's really, your work's brilliant. It's better than fine.
So
It's just
what is a fine? I mean, we know from Elaine, but what's a fine artist?
I think that sometimes there is this, it's like a power discussion, like once you are rich, you exhibit in certain galleries or museums, or what is your technique, what are your subjects, but what kind of, who you know as well.
Right.
Basically, it's how posh you are.
Right. It's
You
all
know,
about
like-
who you know.
Yeah. Oh, I've never seen any of your stuff with a gold frame around it. Yeah.
And I guess it depends on where do you want to enter, who do you want to sell brackets your work to.
Yeah. Do you want to be in like a Mayfair, like selling for loads of money?
Yeah. So it's.
Or do you want to be
fine
just having your work in Colchester?
Have I worked in?
No. Or you could just have your work in Colchester. It's better than being in Mayfair, isn't
Yeah,
it?
I think so.
I think the Minories is better, isn't it, than the Gagosian Gallery or whatever.
The Minories is brilliant.
Yeah.
I love the Minories, right?
Yeah.
And it's brilliant. I actually remember when I was at school, I think I might have been like 14, and they had like a Miro exhibition there. And I'm guessing it probably wasn't original Miro work. I don't know. Might have been. Who knows? But I remember going there and being like, oh, wow, this is in Colchester. It's crazy. How come you're in Essex? What's your journey from... So you went from Colombia to Mexico.
Yeah.
Right, sounds great up to that point. It sounds great,
Yeah.
and then oh, hang on, this place looks great on the east of England. let's go over there. How did you end up here?
What's your journey?
Yeah. Well, life is just. It always ended up like being a little bit of gossip.
Yeah.
Because it was because of personal circumstances.
Sure.
So I was so happy in Mexico. I promise. I was single woman, a single woman, living the life, illustrator work, and then I met this English man.
Do you know? There's a big problem here because men from Essex are too charming and handsome, and they go around the world and they bring back women to Essex. We're like the modern Vikings.
Yeah, I just don't know. I am going to blame my ADHD.
Yeah.
And the impulsivity, and I'm very adventurous. I don't think sometimes before I speak or before I do stuff. I'm very impulsive.
So basically, this guy Ben,
Another
right?
one.
This is another guy.
It's another guy.
Oh my God!
I told you this.
You better
this
just
turns
cut
into
it out,
gossiping.
Nick.
You have to cut.
Yeah.
You have to cut all this gossip.
Yeah. No. This is staying in. So another guy came to Mexico.
So I met an Englishman in Mexico. We stayed in contact. And we decided, we really like each other. I don't have any ties.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about the UK.
Yeah.
But I'm adventurous and I'm brave. So I just moved to to Ipswich, actually.
Oh, okay. But
mate.
then you upgraded. You met an Essex geezer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 or 3 years ago, I was already. He wasn't the cause of the separation with this
No,
other person.
bless you. You don't need to go in
It's
that detail.
okay. No, but we'll get a private investigator to check afterwards just to see what happened.
I told you it's just full of gossiping.
Yeah. So you're in Ipswich. I mean, Ipswich is a great place anyway.
It is a great place.
And then you met Ben, who's your current partner.
Yeah. And
Are you married? No.
No.
Oh, okay.
Probably.
Sorry, I can't remember. Maybe something like that. But
maybe one day.
yeah, you got and then he's brought you back across the border.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why
So,
do women always move around? I look after men.
No, I don't know.
Sometimes we do, yeah.
My wife's from Holland, and she liked Essex because of Blur. She was a big Blur fan.
Oh,
And she came to V97 in Chelmsford, and she was like,
cool.
comes to Chelmsford. She never thought she'd end up with a Chelmsford guy. I'm Colchester guy, really. I'm Essex boy, but look, here she is. So that's what I'm saying. We're recruiting. We're recruiting.
I love British music, and that's actually what created this big bond with my ex-partner, because I was a big fan of this band, Scottish band called Josef K.
Yeah.
And he said, how is possible that a Colombian woman living in Mexico knows anything about this obscure band? Is that obscure? I really don't know. Maybe I was just a nerd.
And how do you feel about Cradle of Filth?
Cradle of Filth. They are from Southend.
No, they're from Ipswich.
Oh yes, they are from Ipswich.
Yeah. So that you're like such a big Danny Filth fan.
Yeah, no.
That you moved to Ipswich.
No,
and Ed Sheeran. You're a big Ed Sheeran fan.
Can I reserve my comments as well, please? Because I know they are like Ed Sheeran is a big figure. It's a legend, and it's brings a big name from the UK to the world. So I can really say what I think.
But what? How much? Sorry,
it's like if you ask me about Shakira. I really don't like Shakira.
Okay.
And she's the most Colombian.
Yeah, we love Shakira
music.
over here. Shakira.
She's the second biggest export from Colombia.
I think so. And I'm not going to go there either. Yeah.
I'm talking about coffee.
Yes, absolutely.
So was it like a mega culture shock when you came from Mexico to Ipswich?
I'm still in shock.
Yeah.
I'm still in shock. At the cold I'm never going to get used to the cold. I just put my brave face and as many cozy clothes as I can. And
yeah. And like the mud and the River Orwell and things like that. I'm imagining Mexico's got these probably beautiful beaches and all this, vibrant colours and music and things. And then you're in Ipswich.
Yeah.
Tractors.
Muddy.
The rivers are clean.
Yeah. Oh no, it's beautiful. Dolphins there were dolphins in the river. And you got the Grace and Perry house for Essex, just down the river. So it's beautiful.
Yeah, it is beautiful, and it's a big inspiration for my artwork as well. Everything that I've done since I arrived in the UK, it's been definitely influenced by my life in Suffolk and in Essex now. Yeah, absolutely.
So that's the bit where I wanted to get to, because being an artist, was that from back home, Colombia, that you decided to become an artist?
Yes.
Because is that a trade that somewhere like Colombia you could make? Like you could become famous with? Is it a trade that you can make money from? Or do you find it easier here to be an artist?
Well, I know that some people can make it in Colombia. The thing is that I left Colombia when I was in my mid-20s.
Gotcha, yeah.
So I really didn't develop my professional career there. I did study fine arts in Colombia.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I specialized in digital art. So,
And was that in Mexico that specialism came, or
and then,
was it once you got here?
And then I moved to Mexico, and I studied I did an illustration course there.
Right.
And that was a master's.
And it was
amazing.
Like the very practical.
Yeah.
And your careers advisor at school was probably like, where do you see yourself in 5 years' time? And you're like, Ipswich.
Then on to Essex.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, if I make it in Ipswich, I'm going to cross the border.
So I don't know. I know I have friends that are artists and working artists, making a living out of their art.
Sure.
But to be honest, most of them have moved away.
Right.
I know some that are teachers, the visual arts teachers or designers. But
this is in South America.
This is in Colombia, in South America. But in Mexico, so I moved when I was 26. I did this illustration course. I was doing I was editing photos for an advertising company, and I was doing I did all sorts of things just to keep myself going. Reviews for concerts, for gigs.
Yeah.
And whilst I was doing this illustration course, and then I applied for I think that because I always wanted to be a freelancer.
Yeah.
Right.
I didn't want to go to an office 9 to 5, not even being a designer.
Yeah.
So I sent my portfolio to different editorial houses.
Yeah.
So that's how I started doing, like, draw a pencil and a child reading a book.
Yeah.
So
this is like commissions. Like,
commissions.
Yeah, so that's your briefs.
Yeah. As a freelancer. So that's what I did for loads of years in Mexico.
And did you have to sort of flex the style? They say I want to do it because right now you have got such a solid style that it's like you can see it and you just know it's by you.
Thank
you know, like it's really, really cool. It's very individual and recognizable and vibrant and stuff. But back then, did you have to sort of take a brief and think like, oh, we want it in this style, and you'd have to do it in different styles, or they'd be like, we want the Catalina style?
I think that because it was so simple at the beginning, it allowed me to just develop my style. That really didn't want a particular style, but something that looked like a ruler or something that looked like a child reading a book. So that allowed me to develop my style, but also parallel to that, I managed to do a few picture books.
Okay.
So it was then when I could really develop my style, because a picture book is more complex. So on top of developing some characters.
Yeah. When you say a picture book, what do you mean? Is this a children's book with big bold illustrations on each page? Yeah.
Yeah. But I was lucky that the people I used to work with were usually independent publishing houses.
Yeah.
So they were more experimental, or they didn't want the childish, you know, primary colors. So they wanted you to be more experimental. Maybe I tried everything from printmaking to digital to paintings.
Nice.
And there is where I started to find out what worked better for me.
And what does work better for you?
And it depends on the brief.
So with your murals, for example, right? So Sangeeta, we're like looking at the Instagram stuff, like your murals, such big bold block colours, right?
Yeah.
But also, like, I love the way that you fill the space. You know, it's always sympathetic to the space, so it fits within. You know, it's like an arch or something like that.
The composition.
Yeah, the composition. But I think that's really what stands out. It's like your use, and it does feel like a really, really cool. It does sound like a cool children's picture book.
Yeah.
You know, because it's flat colours, and you know, and like the way that it all interacts is really nice.
I think that answer part of your question. I think what I enjoy the most is the process, the conceptualization, the research, because once that's the part where I spend most time off.
Yeah.
Like getting it right.
Yeah.
So how do you research? Are you like sketching out? Are you getting little mood boards together and stuff?
Yeah, all that. It depends also of the client. If it's a very straightforward mural, there is for a business that is a bar, let's say.
Yeah.
So I know it has to be fun, inviting. But if it's a mural for a community organization and where it has the community involved, then I have to sit down, maybe do some workshops with the community and bring all those ideas together and spend loads of time making sure that it's right, that I have the right words, that everything is in place, that I'm going to be as clear, inclusive as possible.
Yeah,
that's more complex.
Yeah.
But then all the people that are then involved must get such a buzz out of seeing what you make.
At the end of it, isn't it? When you actually launch your product, at the end of it, all those people that have had a say, they must feel so like they've had a part of it.
Exactly.
They've had a voice in that creation.
Absolutely.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I've worked with some big mural artists in the past with making large scale stuff, and quite often they'll kind of have a rough idea, but then they'll just start it and see where it takes them. But it sounds like you're really precise. Do you like to get it signed off before you start painting and say, this is what I'm thinking of doing?
Yeah, usually if it's a project more complex, like working with the community, yes. Yeah. There are a lot of organizations behind it, they have to approve. Mm-hmm. But sometimes when it's a commercial client, they know that I'm going to give them something nice. Something, that's why they call me. So I'm lucky I've reached that point, and maybe the changes are, I don't know, can you move this bottle here because we want to put a logo there?
Yeah.
So that's very rewarding and very fun.
I've seen you've done some really cool window art stuff, and I think this is the things that I was thinking about with these art shapes and things. And you know, it's amazing that how much effort goes into window art now. Yeah. You know, back in the day, someone would just write like apples 30p in a window, you know, with a paintbrush or whatever. But now you know, you've like elevated this highlight, and Juliet Townsend as well is doing such amazing window art in around Essex as well. Yeah. The stuff she's doing, I'm just like, how can you wipe that off at the end of, you know, like you know, after a month or something?
But it's funny because I couldn't just go and do something without planning. Yeah. So that's quite a skill. These people, these sign writers. Yeah. Oh my God, I couldn't do what they do. I really have to go and plan and do and trace it on the window. So you can see these people draw this perfect, beautiful words.
And they do it quick. Yeah.
And I'm sure they are making more money than me doing that.
Yeah, my dad has a community pub in his village, and he said, there's a signwriter comes in. There's not many of them in the country, and he's just like, all right, what do you want? And they say, oh, can you write toilets on the wall here? Can you write this here? And he'll just go, yeah, Porsche, you know, like, oh, you know, just do it. My dad said he's just watching him all day, just fascinated. Yeah. So this guy could do this beautiful writing, and they say, right, what do you want next?
Yeah,
you got me for the day. I'll write whatever you want, wherever you want. But it's like the absolute skill of and the precision of understanding the space and making the word fit it exactly, and not messing it up. Yeah,
I think that with time, that's something that I've discovered about myself, my practice as well, and it's something that I feel very grateful for. I'm very good with color. If you want me to create that color out of a number of colors that I can do it. Or with composition as well. I know where things should go, and I'm very good with measurements as well. So if my partner asks me, okay, can you tell me how much is this? How much this? I can give him almost the precise measure.
You're like a human ruler. Yeah. Can you do it with weight?
The human ruler.
Can you do it with weights and measures as well?
With what we want?
Can we test you? Can you do it with weights and measures as well?
Because I might be talking rubbish.
Yeah. I love it, the human ruler.
Come on, bring out the ruler.
Honestly, anyone send in a photo of anything at Catalina. Catalina will tell you how big it is.
I am sure this is like a meter.
Oh, well, see, I love that.
So Catalina's just measuring the square that's in front of us. She says it's a meter. Can we just confirm this, please, Adam? What is the square on this?
I can't read.
Oh, look, there was a big.
Here we go. Come on, Tanguy, to get the ruler out. We're gonna measure this. No. This is Catalina. Catalina might lose her title as the human ruler right now if this is bigger or smaller than 1 meter square.
To take it off.
Let's measure it.
Oh my God, for true. Adam has these massive rulers in his studio, and he's got 2. This is just fantastic.
Here we go. We're going to find out. Is it 1 meter? Is it 1 meter?
Here we go.
It's exactly 1 meter.
It's exactly. Okay. So we've confirmed that Catalina, the human ruler, who I can't pronounce her surname, has exactly identified 1 meter down to the millimeter.
And we've just measured just to make sure that was correct.
I'm mind blown. That would have made very good TV.
What a skill!
But it's what a skill, the human ruler. Can you do it in imperial measurements as well as metric? No.
I'm learning. Honestly.
So we'll have to bring you back next year and test you out.
Yeah. So when it's funny, like I've been in a suit shop before, and a guy's come over to me and said, "Yeah, 34 waist, 42, whatever." Like you've got people that work in the suit shops can measure you up and stuff.
Yeah.
So do you just go up and see like a window or a wall, and you'll be like, "Yeah, 3 meters by 4 meters." It's gonna that'll take how long to paint and whatever.
Yeah. That's exactly how I do it.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, it gives me a rough idea. Yeah. But I'm honestly learning to the imperial.
Can you do it with people on, like, if you don't go on Tinder anymore, but when people put their heights on Tinder, and you could be like, no, there's no way you're 6 foot tall. There's no way you're 6 foot tall. I'm the human ruler.
Tinder detector.
Come and ask me.
Yeah, you are 5'10".
So your career here now, since you've been in this country, or even Essex, let's go with the last 3 years, have you been able to sell yourself? I mean, the fact that Nick's had a look at your website, and I mean, I haven't had the privilege, and I will have a look at it after. I don't get to see them beforehand. Do you feel that
sounds a bit bitter? Do you get
I'm not bitter, really.
in that?
But I mean, I just can't. All the visuals he's talking about, I can only but imagine. Has it been harder for you here?
Yes, actually, when I was on the train here, I thought it's difficult because you have all this experience, but every time you move, you have to start again. You have to create these connections again, and that's incredibly hard.
Yeah.
So how do you when you move into Suffolk and Essex, how do you find your tribe? How do you build your creative network?
Knocking on doors against my will, because I'm neurodivergent, so it's very, very hard for me to do that.
Sure.
Yeah.
But there is no other way of doing it. So when I arrived in Ipswich, and my partner at the time, he's a writer, nothing to do with what I do.
Sure.
He really couldn't introduce me to anyone. So what I did is I went to shops that looked like could sell some prints. And I said, "Would you like to sell my prints?" And then they said, well, some said yes, some said no, not really.
Yeah. Could you do something a bit more pretty? Can you paint a tractor? Do a tractor. I want a tractor with some ducks. Can you put an Ipswich Town logo on it and Ed Sheeran driving the tractor? That'll sell.
I'm so lucky no one has ever asked me for any of that. Not saying that it's not nice, but it's not my thing. Yeah. So it's been difficult. And now that I moved to Manningtree, when I'm 15 years older than when I started. It's obviously more difficult.
Yeah.
But I saw that at Colchester Makerspace, like you've been creating artworks there. You were Maker of the Month.
Oh yeah, I was Maker of the Month.
Oh my God. Did you get the medal?
A while ago. It was amazing. And it was lovely because we were at a Creative Colchester's meetup a couple of days ago, and a lady, we reunited. And she said, "Your talk was so inspiring. I started to draw on my sketchbooks."
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Again. And I would you never think that you were going to have a little impact on someone's life. So that's very sweet.
Oh, that's incredible.
That must make you feel that, you know what, actually, even if it's just that one person that you've been able to make an impact on, how special. That just makes you feel that actually I could be on the right path here. Yeah. Because it's just going to take a bit of time.
Yeah. And I remember that day I brought all of my sketchbooks, which I think were rubbish.
Yeah.
And I said, I don't care. I'm just going to put everything out there to see that I'm not really that good at drawing, for instance, but I'm good at some other things.
Yeah.
I'm not the fastest, but maybe I'm good with color and measurements or whatever.
And you're very good at measurements,
Without the tools.
And just as a side note as well, I'm going to get you to mix some colours later, and we're going to get a Pantone chart out.
I promise you, it'll be very accurate.
So how did you know, like with this Colchester Makerspace, it's brilliant because, but how do you even find like a thing like that, you know, and then approach them and become part of this community?
Just people tell me, just go there.
Yeah.
Oh, are you in Manningtree? Well, why don't you go there? But I think Ben was my partner. Ben Brown was was a member, and he was just leaving. And said, "Come with me one day. Help me make some screen prints of my t-shirts, my merch to self-promote." And I thought, this is brilliant. I have to be part of this. And I joined, and Mark Diaz, who's one of the directors or brains.
Yeah, we like to mention him occasionally.
We love Mark.
Well, he's so supportive.
I don't think he listens anymore. He hasn't told me he listens
Well,
for a
we'll tell
while.
him about this one. His name was in it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, Mark
big
Diaz.
up, Mark.
Mark Diaz sucks.
Big up. He's so
Big up.
supportive.
Yeah.
He's so supportive.
Yeah.
The communities.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wish I could do more manual stuff, like what they do there.
But you've been doing risograph, you've been doing screen prints.
I did risographs, I did screen printing. I wish I could do more.
You've been painting on windows. Oh, come on. How much stuff do you want to do? You're doing everything. You're measuring stuff with your eyes as well. Now, Sangeeta, I've got to tell you a little story.
Go on.
There's this geezer called Ben, right? And Ben Brown. Is it Ben Brown?
Yeah.
And he was like, he's got in contact and he's like, come on the podcast. And I had a look at his stuff and I was like, we've had quite a lot of musicians in now. So, you know, like want to keep it more diverse on creativity. And I was like, I'm really sorry. I've got lots of musicians. I felt really bad because but, you know, you can't just have,
Who rejects Ben Brown? I think that was a good thing because everyone thinks he's wonderful and marvelous.
No, but you know what? Ben Brown sucks. He sucks.
I bet you don't, Ben.
No. Ben Brown's awesome, right?
Yeah.
But I was like, I'm really sorry you can't come on because we've had too much music and I want to keep it more creatively diverse. And he was like, okay, maybe my girlfriend can come on. And I was like, and I looked, and I was like, yes. So Ben must have been a little bit.
He's not hurt at all. He's a very
So he probably went, I didn't want to go on there anyway. I was just testing it out.
No, it was good. We did. Like, I said to Ben, you know, come on another time once we've had less music. But you
2026.
Keep getting like superstars like Lily Meth coming on. You know, so it's like it's very hard to compete. But yeah, poor Ben. But thank you very much, Ben, for getting Catalina to come on.
Absolutely.
I feel like there's a bit of a win because I don't think I would have seen your art until he sent it.
Yeah, that's crazy because sometimes I must confess that sometimes I feel well, people recognize me because of Ben. I am my own person,
right?
But I do appreciate that he's opened some doors for me.
For you.
But also on your Instagram, it's mostly him holding the camera and he's bigger on the photos.
Because if I do it, none of us would fit. Look at this.
Yeah, you need to get a longer arm. How long's my arm? How long would you think my arm is?
75 centimeters.
What from here to finger?
Yeah,
she's
from where
amazing.
You're pointing at.
We'll measure that later.
You must have done really well at maths, though, right?
Well, yeah. But in a very awkward way.
Do you think you've missed your calling as a quantity surveyor? Suddenly you realise, like, hey, what was I doing with all this art stuff? I can literally walk into a timber yard. Yeah, I could go in a timber yard and I could just like measure everything and tell them how much they got. Oh, look at that. That's 120 tons of sand over there.
God, I love it. It's so true, though.
I'm being a little bit silly.
What a skill.
What, quantity surveying?
No, but
by eye?
Well, yeah, it's numbers. I don't do numbers unless I'm getting paid. But so for you to say, I think that's a meter, I think that's 75 centimeters, I'm like, whoa.
I guess that I measured loads of murals and loads of paper and loads of canvases.
So your eye now has that experience.
Yeah.
So what's for you next in Colchester now then? How are you looking to pursue your career there?
It's one of those weird periods. Usually for me, the winter period is very quiet.
Right, okay.
So this is the time when I think the world everywhere goes a little bit quiet.
Sure.
So this is the time in which I wait to hear if I'm going to get the next commission.
Right. Have you submitted some applications?
I've submitted or 6 or 7
you.
applications.
Oh, wow.
Or people have contacted me and say, can you give me a quote for this?
Sure.
So this is the period in which I'm living off my savings, basically.
And these like large scale public artworks and things like that. What were you applying for?
So I applied for instance, the Wild in Art. They create these sculptures in different parts of the UK. So I applied for a variety of them, and I will keep applying for them. Someone contacted me from London to give them a quotation for a mural at a cafe bar.
Oh yeah, cool.
For Colombian owners.
Oh come on,
amazing.
that sounds perfect. Why would you have to apply? They should just say, "Bosh, come in and do it."
Maybe someone else. And with the thread, I do want to change my mentality and adapt to AI. But with the threat of AI, like when you can design whatever and get it printed and stick to a wall, why would you need a mural artist?
Well, it was on the BBC News today that someone was like, "Oh, there's a cursed mural and there's a dog without a head," and people are freaking out about it in a town.
Yeah. So
you can't do an AI mural with a dog without a head. It was Christmas as well. They said there's like someone with a Santa hat on, there's someone with no hand, there's a dog without a head.
Oh god,
it's giving children Christmas nightmares. AI, it's gone too far.
Yeah, so we're waiting to see, because I think that the BBC introducing the artist was an AI artist.
Yeah,
it's very dispiriting, but we cannot stop, and we need to find ways to adapt to this. So for me, I don't know, I have a little bit of faith in painting. So I have a portfolio of paintings that I've been selling, that I hope to keep selling, and I send this portfolio to clients that have acquired things from me before. They might have repeated business. So I have this vocabulary is so mixed, because I am a commercial artist as well.
These are original paintings, on canvases and stuff. Yeah.
So I do,
and they go out to galleries and.
It's more of a private trade.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that, to have more time to create more paintings, a big body of work that I can exhibit somewhere, like the Minories.
Well, winter is the perfect time. I feel winter for me is like. In the summer, like you got festivals, you got all this stuff, you got going out, come around my garden for a barbecue, let's meet up at the pub, blah, blah, blah. In the winter, that's when you get to just stay inside, go in, do like your creative stuff and make things and go. And actually, I get a bit sad when it gets to summer and I'm like, I can't stay in anymore.
Yeah, summer is an active period, because people want more murals, or I go to music festivals. I've had a couple of times where I've just painted live, but I also bring my work.
Yeah. So I think you should paint at Secret Island Festival.
Oh.
We need to sort you out.
Yes, please.
Ben was here the other day from Secret Island Festival. It's so cool.
Yeah.
On Mersey Island.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
Yeah,
please.
You can fly over on a seagull. If the tide's in, Ben said he can organise seagulls. They'll just fly you over. Maybe you can paint there. Yeah, I can see your artwork being so great at a festival as well. Like live painting and getting the vibe. Cool. And we had concrete canvas here, like the street art festival and things. And I think street art now has become such a broad church. It used to be like really like graffiti led and things, but I think now there's so much more space for like murals and illustrator work as well.
Yeah, and people is more open to it.
I was just going to say, I think the biggest barrier was that people agreeing to have things on their buildings. Yeah. And actually, the one thing good about concrete canvas in Chelmsford, I think they actually broke down that project. Candy, if you're listening, well done. But that broke down a lot of barriers. Yeah. Because now our city looks amazing. Like you could walk through and you could see these beautiful paintings and murals and all up on the wall. And it just looks really nice. It's very attractive. Yeah. It makes the place look a lot better.
Yeah, that's great. It's not seen as vandalism anymore.
No, and it's a festival. She's been able to make that.
That's what I love about the window art now as well and stuff. Yeah. It really, like, people are trusting artists to improve their areas, and they can actually see that It gives a sense of place.
Absolutely.
Increases trade.
Yep.
You don't have to wacky waving up inflatable thing anymore. You can just paint the window. You can have a wacky waving inflatable arm guy as well. Sorry, John.
We
Please.
love you, John. We'll get you in as well. But there's something about art in a window that, especially, I think for someone like me, I'm not an artist. So I do this because I'm not the creative, and Nick, as quite rightly says, he's the creative. He's got detail, the eye for detail, etc. But when I do go into our city and I watch and I look at the shops, and I think, oh, cool, that's really nice. And then next minute, we get a guest on the studio. It happens to be an artist that might have painted something. I'm like, oh my God. So yeah, you guys really exist.
Absolute legends.
Yeah.
I think, to give a sense of place, it's really good as well, and individuality.
Yeah.
And I think that's the different, because, there's this homogenisation of the high streets everywhere where, you're walking down the road and it's like KFC, McDonald's, Wenzel's the Bakers, Popeyes, Five Guys. I could keep going on.
Yeah.
But, it's the same high street everywhere. So you've got to have a differentiator now.
Yes.
And I think like individual art is the one.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's great.
Not AI art.
More people thought like that.
No, but it would. I think it turns around when people see like commercial impact and things, and how much more people identify with a place. Do you paint a lot of windows in Colchester?
No, that was my first window.
Right, you should do more.
The thing is that I like to do it with long life quality, so I use enamel paint.
Yeah,
and that costs more.
And they haven't gone to clean the window yet, and then they're going to be like, "Ah, Catalina!"
Yes, I wish I could do more.
Yeah, you're not painting the Sistine Chapel. It's going to be here it's going to be like, this is Boots.
I wish I could do more. Yeah.
Maybe, sometimes you've got like the empty shops, because I know in Chelmsford they do them. So some of our artists will go in to promote their work, and it's not always necessarily paid. But however, if your work is in an empty shop and someone's walking past and they see it, that's the attraction where someone goes, oh, okay, who does that? But people with money, that is. Not people like me.
When there is extra time to work for free.
Well, that's it,
Yeah.
Now, Catalina, we talked a little bit about cultural differences and stuff earlier on.
Yeah.
But, what do you, as an outsider coming to our wonderful county of Essex, how do you feel about the Essex creative scene? From looking out inwards.
Yeah.
Does it have like a unique spirit to it, or what have you noticed about the creativity in the county?
Well, I'm learning. I'm still learning I'm still meeting people. I still don't have a clear idea of it. I think that you have to be really in there to understand. What I've noticed is that it's very welcoming, very a variety of crafts and practices. So I'm still.
But you don't think we have like a unique creative spirit or anything? It's really interesting to think about, because we're like in the weeds. We're like here, we know everyone and stuff and what's going on.
Maybe I need to know more about it, because I feel really bad saying that.
No,
maybe I don't know.
So just on Essex, it's okay.
I don't know.
just on Essex. Honestly, we don't care.
Don't worry.
From what I've seen from my friends that are artists, it's the fun and the sarcasm behind it, and there is
British
a lot
humour.
of cheekiness.
I've seen you like hanging out with beans on toast. He's fun. He's really fun, isn't he?
Really,
and
and it's also more chilled.
More
chilled, more open. Maybe I do know a few things. It's more chilled, more open to experimentation as well. A lot of humor, definitely.
Is Ben your partner in Dingus Khan or something? I saw you did a poster for them. So that's a silly band as well. There's lots of silliness going on in Essex. I think
it's amazing. Yeah, you're right. Yes, silliness, humor, sarcasm. I did a few. Well, this is disclosures. A few things that we haven't been able to put out because the project is on hold. But videos and art and album covers.
What, for Dingus Khan?
Yeah.
I've never seen them live.
fun. You've never seen
I've
them?
never seen them live, but they look
played
so
with
fun.
them. I was part of the band for 2 gigs.
What were you
that we
doing?
had to-
What were you doing?
I was playing the drum kit.
Really? Can you drum as well?
A little bit, but not much. Don't
But-
expect
but-
much.
I bet you're playing it down. I bet you can drum.
Were you trying to add like a South American clave to it?
They just needed
They're like, chill out with that bossa nova clave.
at a gig at the Three Wise Monkeys. At the end, I did a DJ set, and
Yeah.
it was amazing. Everyone was dancing with my music. That was
Well, as
really
in,
cool.
you did a DJ as in music DJ?
Yeah, but just changing
Colombian.
songs.
Colombian vibes.
Yeah, Colombian, Latin
Just back-to-back
American
Shakira.
vibes. Not a single song of Shakira's. I'm
Female
sorry.
DJs is what we are lacking over here. So yes, that could be a little,
that could be
that could be your
that's-
next thing.
Yeah,
Colombian music, definitely.
I've done a couple of. I did one at where was it? Twisters.
Yeah.
Because Ben was going to be the DJ, but he sucked at it. And then he didn't, but he said, "Oh no, you put some songs here," and I played some songs, and
Yeah.
everyone
crowd was
was
in.
dancing.
Colombian vibes
listen.
again. Colombian
Yeah.
vibes.
Right.
What is I don't understand. What's Colombian music like?
Well, we're a very mixed place. We have African, we have indigenous, Spanish, Portuguese, North African, Lebanese. We're a right
all
mix.
mashed in with the music.
All
Wow.
mashed in. We are a very diverse place.
Yeah.
So when you think about Colombia, you think about just diversity, like proper
Yeah.
cultural diversity. And if you, the music speaks about that. The Spanish guitars, German accordion.
Oh yeah.
That's
Wow.
very, very prolific in music in the north, in the coast.
Wow.
So this music vallenato is just
Yeah,
pure
yeah.
accordion.
Wow.
And gaita pipes, but it's a very specific pipe from indigenous. So you have all these things
It's all
mixed
mixed
into
up.
one thing.
Wow.
But it's the party vibe.
Wicked.
Yes,
Yeah, I was going to say
Accordion-
Colombia's got to be
I mean,
part
an
of it,
accordion
yeah.
can really get the party going. Like just like an accordion, it's amazing.
And you have people from African descent singing with these amazing big voices. It's amazing. It's
All right, I want to
really,
go and
really
listen to
good.
some of that now.
I want that in the miniries, and I want you to be doing it. That's what you need
It's
to
a plan,
do.
it's a plan.
Change your
Yeah.
career now.
We've been talking about that.
So basically, right, what we're going to have at the Miniries, we're going to have a live art mural with Colombian music. And if anyone wants to bring anything down to be measured, it will be measured by eye as well. So, it's
That'll
really
be the
niche.
party trick.
Yeah.
If there is another Colombian, is going to do it first. I just don't have much time to do all the things that I want to do. I applied for a mentorship at the Mercury Creatives.
Yeah.
And with my mentor, that's what we're doing right now. A mind map of all my interests.
Yeah.
Which is a nightmare for someone who's with ADHD.
Sure.
You have so many things that you want to do.
Yeah.
And so few that you can finish properly.
Yeah.
So I need focus.
This is really hard, isn't it? I mean,
It's very hard.
it's funny when you think about, how much of my life have I got left, and how much stuff, but what's really weird is like, as probably being like someone in their 30s, right? I don't know how old you are, sorry,
Yeah.
being rude, yeah. But in your 30s, and you can still think, how much of my life have I got left, and how much can I achieve? And it's like you're not even halfway through your life, and you're already thinking like, I've got finite time here, and I've got all of these ideas and all these things I want to do.
Yeah, it's very hard. Actually, I'm in my 40s.
What?
Yeah.
Whoop, whoop.
Those South American genes.
That is true. It is
Yeah.
true that we tend to look younger than we are.
Yeah.
But also, I don't have children.
Yeah, that
I'm
helps.
not, and I think that helps. And yeah.
But
I think
also, that helps with having time to do art.
exactly.
Being free.
Children take up a lot of time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nothing against them, but
Yeah.
I did made the conscious decision.
Yeah.
I can't.
I was really creatively prolific when my children were young, though, because I found that I had quite limited time because of doing all the parenting. And then I think okay, I've got between 9 p.m. and 11 p.m. to do something.
Yeah.
And then I would just be totally focused
Yeah.
on those 2 hours. of getting some output.
Makes sense.
And now I have more like not unlimited time, you know, like, but I have a lot more time, and it's hard to focus.
Yeah.
I think you need that limitation. So big up my kids for making me really busy. I think that's my most prolific time.
Yeah, well, it does make sense, because I've noticed that when I am in hyperfocus, I can get so many things done.
Yeah,
it's incredible.
It's like being limitless in that film, Limitless, isn't it? It's just like. I was trying to explain it to someone because I've got ADHD as well. I'm AD8K, like mega ADHD. and I was explaining to someone, they're like, how do you get so much stuff done? And I said, well, in my brain's laid out like a table, and I'm like, here's all my 15 minutes that I have in the rest of the day, and I know exactly what I'm going to do all for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
And what I'm going to achieve, and that's mapped out for like weeks probably.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
Yeah, but then that's like a mad like hyperfocus thing. But then if I get knocked off that hyperfocus course, it's like,
it's
disaster.
so annoying.
Disaster.
It's disastrous. Yeah, I have plans. I have different calendars in different spaces, big, small, reminders set, sent to my email, on my phone, to make sure that I finish what I have to finish.
You're pretty organised then, really.
I have to, otherwise it would be an absolute disaster. Yeah.
But I love that because, you know, like looking at your website and stuff, you're prolific. You do so much work and you're still like, I don't do enough work. I need to do more. I mean, but ADHD people are nuts, aren't they? Like everyone else in life seems to be trying to slack off and do less work.
Yeah.
You know, and try and get away with like slacking and stuff. And ADHD people are like, I want to work as hard as I possibly can at all times.
I need more.
Yeah. I think also that because I don't have my hobbies are my practice. Music is that it's very difficult
it's so
for me
hard
to stop.
to switch off, isn't it? Because you're right. When you're passionate about something and you've made that into a career, it's no longer just the passion, is it? Because it's now a career and it has to pay the bills and it has to be a little bit more real now. It's not so much fun, even though it's fun. If you, totally.
That's sad, isn't it? Yeah, because earlier on you were talking about like, you know, what I would do that for free, and it's just like suddenly monetizing your hobbies very, very difficult.
It's difficult, and sometimes people find it like when you talk to artists, I don't do this for money, I do this for the love of art, and I say, okay, yes, but not really. Then once you finish it, you have to, if you can't find the ways of monetizing it, otherwise, how are you going to sustain the other bits? And I think I do admire people who have part-time jobs and they decide, okay, this is my part-time job and this is going to fund my art.
That's what I do. I'm Robin Hood. I like, steal the money from the corporate jobs. Don't steal it. I mean, you know, I'm doing work for them. Yeah. But you take that money and then you invest it. Me and Adam are doing something silly tomorrow for free. Yeah. You know, and it's just fun. But then I get to do that because I've been paid from another job that I've done this week.
I think that I should be more smart in that regard, but as I've said, it's so difficult I'm just readapting after many years to living now in a different country, even though it's the same country.
It's still a different area.
So this is what you should do: quantity surveying, like Monday and Tuesday, and then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday's art time.
Yeah, you're right. I think you're right. I'm going to try.
I have two questions I need to ask you, and then we're going to sort of start wrapping up a little bit. Question number one: why aren't you wearing dungarees today?
They are all broken. I need to change them. They all have holes.
I'm so disappointed because when I look at you online, like it's always dungarees, and I'm just like I can't wait to see what dungarees Catalina's wearing today.
Cold as well. I have so many layers. It's so cold.
A dungaree's not warm though. It looks like the front would keep you warm.
With a jumper inside.
No. Yeah,
I can't remember the last time I wore dungarees.
I would love to wear dungarees, but I think it's so unattractive with a beer belly, like a middle-aged like.
You should try.
No,
get some baggy one.
I'm going to look like Mr. Greedy, you know, like with this like little denim bump sticking out.
What about the jumper suit? Jumper suit, those ones that are
the onesies.
Oh yeah, they're really hard to have a wee in, aren't they? I suppose dungaree's difficult as well.
Yeah, it's not very comfortable.
No,
I've been helping Ben as well tour managing him.
Yeah.
And doing all his social media and his graphic design, everything. And that's the first time I dared to use dungarees for a tour. I thought this is the most stupid thing I could have done, because at these dives, the toilets are always tiny, dirty, wee everywhere, and you hang in your dungarees there. Never again.
Okay, and you only pack dungarees for it?
Yeah, I packed dungarees for it.
Oh man, that's terrible.
That didn't happen.
It's not going to happen again.
I think the problem here is that Ben's not successful enough. He should be playing like bigger venues with nice toilets. I blame it on Ben. Ben, get bigger, get more successful, and then Catalina can have nice toilets and wear dungarees, right?
Oh, he's getting there, to be fair.
I know.
I don't know if he is. I don't know, but
Big up, Ben.
We're doing good things.
Don't worry, Ben. There's going to be a time when Nick's going to be hunting down your phone and you can just go bleep.
Ben, I'm sat behind you while you're listening to this. I'm actually right behind you. I'm breathing in your ear.
Huh? He's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
You will love to have him. It's not just because he's my partner.
Oh no, if he's in Dingus Khan, he's going to be fun.
It's amazing.
Yeah. Question number 2.
Yeah.
On one of your
or gossiping.
On one of your Instagram posts, it said, I danced for 6 hours once without stopping in Ipswich.
Pardon? Can you repeat again?
You danced for 6 hours once without stopping in Ipswich.
Oh, yeah.
In Ipswich?
In Ipswich. What's that in Ipswich? I think it was Manningtree.
Was it Manningtree? Where were you dancing for 6 hours without stopping?
I've done that many times before, and it's very common. If you're a Colombian person, it's very likely that you've done that.
Yeah.
At least once or twice. With the party people.
Really? And you'll just like keep vibing, no stopping for drinks, no stopping for toilet, no stopping for anything?
Well, maybe toilets and drinks.
Picking up a drink.
But you'll be dancing on the toilet?
Dancing, you don't sit down.
Yeah.
Really
I love
you can keep going. I remember, I'm a British citizen now, and last year we threw a big party, and a couple of Latin American friends came over, and we just danced.
Yeah.
Non-stop for 4 hours, I promise.
What music?
Like Latin American.
We've got to get on this vibe.
Yeah. I can't remember. Where did you read that?
Listen, he goes digging. He's a very good detective.
I'm sure it happened because that sounds like me.
Yeah.
It was on your Instagram.
Lips don't lie.
Oh my God, no.
Oh, I love that,
Nick. Look at your Instagram. I can see like your style is evolving a little bit as well.
Yeah.
You switched up. I really love the stuff with the black background and the really super colourful lines on it.
Yeah.
But and then I think you got some more like earthy tones and stuff like that. Was that your Ipswich period, or are you like?
I think it was also for I was going through a grieving period because my granny had died. So this was a very intimate series. As an illustrator, well, that's how I learned to do things in Mexico. You apply to every competition that you can. See if you can win something. So I created this series of 5 to send to this competition somewhere. And it was based on living home, my granny dying, just all this settling in a new place. So I created all the digital. It's digital, but I created all the digital brushes myself, scanning, experimenting, painting, messing it up, and just then painting again digital, which seems like preposterous. But it's really fun.
Practice.
And was this the stuff with the earthy tones in it? It's like sort of greens and browns.
Yes.
And I think it might have foxes in there or some sort of like reddish sort of colours.
Yeah, and it's all inspired by nature, and also trying to bring some of the nature that I found in Suffolk, because we have foxes, but we don't have foxes crossing the road in front of us. Whereas here you can see deer. We have deer, but you have to go deep into the rainforest or into the mountains to see deer or to see animals. I grew up in Bogota, which is a built-up city. Yeah. We only have pigeons, rats, and tiny spiders. And then moved to Mexico City where we have cockroaches, rats, pigeons, and things like that. It's amazing. I love it. I love it.
So, actually, we probably think of those places as feeling quite exotic for us, but actually, in England, we've got foxes.
Yeah. I think we might see a deer.
Yeah. Badgers. Let's hear it for badgers. Come on, everyone.
To me, it's exotic. I mean, the idea of exoticism is very particular to who is looking at it.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Yeah.
What I was just thinking, if you were in Bogota or Mexico City or something, right? Yeah. Did you know the Haywain, the painting? The Constable painting, the Haywain, like the really famous painting with the cart stuck in the water?
Yeah.
It's mad, isn't it, to think that someone in South America could see that?
Yeah.
And then, you're literally living 5 miles down the river now.
Yeah, I know, it's amazing. And one of the things that I felt most moved by is that George Orwell was one of my favorite writers when I was a teenager. And I read Animal Farm, 1984, the trial. I can't remember. I read a few books.
He's done a few bangers.
Yes, definitely. And I watched, and this film, Brazil, I think was inspired by 1984.
Yeah, Terry Gilliam, very good film, yeah.
So when I ended up here and I saw that's the River Orwell.
Yeah.
Boom, that was. And I have a few illustrations that are inspired by that realization. And they are very dark. They are very weird as well, because I don't know, I was in a state of shock.
Yeah, these cultural discoveries.
Yeah.
And it's funny, isn't it? These things can be intangible, and then suddenly they're actually you're part of that world.
Yeah, and it's funny because these darker colors and these more earthy, it's something that just happened here.
Right.
That just happened here, and I think it's just part of you change.
Yeah.
When you are learning a new language and you have to think in a different way and adapt to a different culture.
And the environment's different. And because here, where it is so cold,
a
lot of the times our colours will be kind of brown and, really kind of grey and coldy.
Yeah. But please bring the primary colours back because we need them. We need them. We've seen enough green and brown.
We need a bit of soul. We need a bit of Colombian stuff.
The colour
is
there. The colour is there. The colour will always be there. And it's just you change.
Yeah.
I always say that I'm not a great Colombian ambassador because I'm not super loud and I'm not super. You can see I'm dressed in black and really. I always dress.
I'm not
like
dungarees.
this.
Very disappointing.
They'll come back. And this is great because I do see this podcast as a little bit of putting myself out there, which is something I'm not great at, and I really don't like it. But I chose to be an artist. I can't have everything.
Yeah. Oh, it's mad, isn't it? When people that want to be artists, filling in forms for, to try and get commission and things like that, it's the opposite of being an artist.
Yeah.
It's I'm doing freelance creative stuff now, and I'm having to think about taxes, and I'm having to think about that. It's the opposite of what our brains are built to do.
Yeah.
And I find it kills me for the rest of the day, creatively.
Yeah.
It's not good.
It's not good.
We just need an adult to come and look after us and do this stuff.
Shout out for paperwork people, wherever you are. And then I need one too.
I thought you'd just get an accountant, and the accountant would just go, "I'll just do it all." And the accountant's like, "Can you fill in all these forms and stuff?" And I'm like, "What? I'm paying you, but I'm doing all the stuff. What?"
Well, the cure for that is to see how much the accountant cost. So we have a CIC. Because we also do workshops, songwriting and artwork with Ben.
This is a community interest
It's
group.
a community interest company, So we had to file our accounts. And I said, no, we are late. We're going to be late. And I asked this accountant who was going to charge me £1,200. And God bless ADHD.
Yeah.
And just the urgency. And we found how to do everything in 3 or 4 hours of hyper-focused. And we did it ourselves.
Yeah, and it was all okay.
Yeah,
and that's why Ben's in prison at the moment for tax evasion. and that's why he couldn't come on the podcast.
That's so okay. It's so boring. What I do is that one day, I define one day to do all that boring stuff.
Yeah.
To get it out of my way and have a peace of mind. And then that's it.
Yeah, self-promotion's so difficult as well, but I think you've got to constantly do it as well and let people know you're out there. And you know, bless her. I mentioned it before. Like, Juliet Townsend's doing so much great window stuff, but she's always got her Instagram handle on it and stuff. And I think that's so cool. Like everyone that sees that window, it's just like, oh my god! And she's done this amazing polar bear one at the moment.
Yeah, cool.
And I don't know where it's at Garden Centre or something, but it just looks so cool. And you know, I love it. It's got the Instagram handle at the bottom, so every single person that sees that and wows it and has their little selfie with it or photo with it, they know who's done it.
I have to be more out there, and I do recommend that. Put your name there. I just feel I don't want to spoil this with this massive tag and
But
Catalina.
you have to.
But you have to.
Yeah.
You've
So
got
people know who you are. Yeah.
And you've got to learn how to draw QR codes.
Or digitally make them.
No, just draw it. Come on, the human ruler. The human ruler will be able to precisely do a QR code.
I'm sure I could do
that's
that.
probably you
I'm
probably
sure
could
I
actually.
Oh my god! Imagine if that was your new skill. Like you're just like you're like, oh, I've just discovered I could draw QR codes perfectly.
Yeah,
Oh
my
my
lines
God.
are very good as well.
Yeah.
See,
There we go.
Here we go.
Please-
Planting
please-
those seeds.
Please practice.
Thank you very
Well,
much.
no, we've done so much talking tonight. Haven't
We
we?
have.
Please
It's been some
cut
good.
anything that doesn't sound right.
No.
Oh, don't worry, he will.
all that gossiping.
I increased the volume and slow it down. So it'd be like,
So everybody can hear.
I hate Colombia. Shakira sucks.
Shakira.
I'm not talking about Ed Sheeran.
Yeah, no, don't worry. Don't worry about any of that stuff. It's all going to stay in.
I love it.
Like I'm trying to make connections and I'm giving myself bad fame.
No, but he'll make it sound good.
Whatever,
don't
like you're
you?
shitting on Constable, saying, "What's that? What's that shit? She couldn't even drive a fucking wagon through a river, could they? Without getting stuck, you fucking idiots."
Oh, lovely.
You know what that picture's called? The Hay Wain.
No.
Hey Wayne, I've got the wagon stuck.
Oh, what a great evening. Oh, mate, I'm crying. Thank you.
Yeah, Sangeeta. I told you our guest was coming from a long way today.
Oh, mate.
Can you believe it? Colombia.
Yeah,
I think that's
absolutely.
is that our furthest guest?
Gotta be.
Colombia.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
How can you get a further guest than that?
Don't know.
Space,
you
the
have to go
moon.
digging.
I don't know.
New Zealand?
What?
New Zealand?
No.
Australia's further.
There's no creativity. No, there is. Big up all the New Zealand people. We love you. We love you.
We're coming for you 2026.
Yeah, exactly. Peter Jackson. Big up Peter Jackson. Yeah. Oh, what was I going to say? I can't remember. That's the end of the podcast.
Cool.
Thanks,
Thank-
Sangeeta.
Thank you, Nick.
Yeah,
and Adam.
no problem. No problem. It's a pleasure. Thank you, Adam. Adam Whitaker at Lorca Media Studios. And thank you very much, Catalina.
Thanks for having me, for being so fun.
Oh, bless you. I love that.
Yeah. What's your Instagram?
It's I should change my name. I should have it like a. I'm terrible at names because
Cat Painter, you should be called.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's good. Yeah,
cat
cat
painter.
painter.
Yeah, no,
something
don't
like
call it
that.
that because
Because-
that's a play on Cat Slater from EastEnders. Just wear a leopard print the whole time.
What's
Yeah.
your Instagram?
Catalina Carvajal R. Yeah, I know it's difficult.
I'm going to link it in the bio, everyone. Not link it in the bio, link it in the description.
But if you put Catalina, I don't know why it usually appears there because if we have links in common, contacts in common,
It should come up.
should come up. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll be there. Don't worry.
It'll be
Just
there.
look it up.
We'll find
Just
you.
look up Colombian artist in Essex.com.
Yeah,
I don't
we'll
know,
find
whatever.
you. We'll find you through Mark DF.
What language they speak in Colombia?
You have to be kidding me.
What? No, is it Portuguese or
don't know.
Spanish?
Spanish.
I'm a heathen. I don't know anything about
No,
Colombia.
you don't have to know.
Huh?
Yeah, you don't have to know. Colombian. We speak Colombian in Colombia.
Do you speak Colombian?
We speak
Can you give us a Colombian Spanish outro and just say thanks for listening?
Oh, go on.
and Spanish.
And then say off the cheering in Spanish.
Oh, no. Gracias por una linda noche y espero que nos veamos por ahí en algún lugar de Essex. Guess what I said?
You said You said, "Big up yourself, Essex. You're the most creative county in the world. Always welcome over in Colombia. You want to come borrow a guitar? Just do it. Let's go. Come on, let's get on the plane."
Next time I'll see you at a big party.
Yeah, let's dance for 6 hours.
Yeah, let's dance for 6 hours.
Yeah.
I bet you can.
Get your dungarees on. Let's do it.
Oh, I love that.